California football is turning to a familiar face, hoping a former Bears standout can bring new life to the program. The school is deep in negotiations with Oregon defensive coordinator Tosh Lupoi to become its next head coach. The deal isn't finalized yet, but the momentum is clearly moving in one direction. Lupoi, now in his mid-40s, played defensive line for the Bears in the early 2000s and launched his coaching career at Cal, where he spent multiple seasons shaping the defensive front. Now the school wants him to come home and stabilize the program after years of inconsistency. Lupoi has spent the last several seasons building one of the strongest defenses in the nation at Oregon. Since joining Dan Lanning's staff, the Ducks have dominated the Big Ten with a combination of speed, discipline, and relentless physicality. Oregon has lost only twice since entering the conference, and its defense has been the backbone of that success. The Ducks head into the college football playoff, allowing barely more than 2 touchdowns a game. Only a handful of teams have broken through the defense for more than a modest scoring total, and only Indiana managed to reach the 30-point mark. It's no surprise that a program searching for stability and identity would look at the architect of one of the nation's most reliable defensive units. Cal has already moved on from Justin Wilcox, who was dismissed late in the season following a disappointing loss to rival Stanford. Former Washington State coach Nick Rolovich stepped in as interim leader and helped guide the Bears to a respectable finish, including a dramatic upset over SMU that ended the Mustangs' hopes of reaching the ACC title game for a second straight year. Still, the program wants a long-term reset, and Lupoi provides both a fresh start and a nostalgic connection to Cal's past. Before arriving at Oregon, Lupoi spent several years in the NFL working as a defensive line coach for multiple franchises. His last stop came in Jacksonville, and before that, he served on the Cleveland Browns staff. His time at Alabama, under Nick Saban, played a massive role in shaping his coaching reputation. He climbed steadily from analyst to defensive coordinator during one of the most dominant stretches in Crimson Tide history. Lupoi isn't the only coach from Oregon drawing attention this hiring cycle. Offensive coordinator Will Stein is headed to Kentucky to take over after the Wildcats moved on from longtime coach Mark Stoops. Stein is expected to continue calling plays for Oregon through the postseason, and Lupoi would likely do the same on the defensive side if his deal with Cal is finalized. For now, all eyes are on Berkeley, where a former Bear might soon be trusted to rebuild the program he once helped define.